The ultra-wealthy in Fairfield County don't live where you expect, and that is completely intentional. When most people think of high-end luxury, they think of flashy homes, visibility, and status on display. But that's not how it works in Connecticut. Some of the most expensive homes in Connecticut are not even seen from the street. And the buyers who choose Connecticut, they're not looking to be seen. They're looking to live well quietly. Today, I'm going to break down Connecticut's luxury market. I'm Jennifer Lockwood, and I help high net worth buyers and relocating families navigate these most desirable towns. If you're new here, I make videos on what it's like to move and live in Fairfield County. I leave all of my contact information below. You can call, text, or plan a schedule with me anytime to discuss these towns or if you're planning to move to the area. Let me first give you a snapshot of the luxury market in Connecticut. The buyers that choose to Connecticut already have wealth. What they're looking for is privacy, discretion. These are lifestyle-driven homes where people want long-term value. Many of these highest value properties often don't even go on the market. That is why agent relationships are very important and impactful. Let's talk about the value of homes in this true luxury pocket. First, we have entry-level luxury, which would be around $1.5 to $2 million, also depending on which town, because it does vary by town. The next level would be estate value homes, and they would range from $3 to $8 million. And then we have the trophy homes, the truly unique properties, and these range above $10 million. At this level, square footage doesn't matter. And we are seeing, even across the nation, that luxury buyers are looking for long-term lifestyle value. So who is buying in this market in Connecticut? You'll see long-established families, hedge fund, private equity, executives that are tied to New York and Boston and other cities around the country. These buyers are often cash-heavy or using low leverage, and their offers are clean, and there are certain terms that frequently win over highest price. Luxury here isn't evenly distributed. It's in little pockets in certain towns. And where we're going to start is Greenwich. Greenwich is in a category all its own, and it's not just in Connecticut, it's nationwide. It is one of the most prestigious residential addresses in the country, and it's been built over generations. Greenwich has 63,500 residents, and when you compare that to Manhattan, has 1.6 billion people. Greenwich can feel private and expansive. So let's talk about the town profile itself and why high-end buyers love Greenwich. At the center of the town is Greenwich Avenue. It is one of the best-known luxury shopping districts in the Northeast. It's refined, it's established, and it's understated. You'll find many luxurious stores. What you'll find in Greenwich is multiple train stations to bring you into New York City, so it's a great location. There are a number of private exclusive country clubs. There's also one public golf course, and then there's also other private clubs that are along the water that include tennis, pool, and boating. One of the anchors in Greenwich is the strong public schools. There are elite private schools within Greenwich and also in neighboring towns, so lots of opportunity for choice. Entry-level properties have a median sale price of about $2 million. Estate properties commonly would range between $5 and $15 million. And then you have your trophy homes, the ones on the waterfront in these large acreage areas, or they have architectural significance. So now I'm going to talk about 3 specific enclaves within Greenwich that are truly unique. First is Conyers Farm. This is a private gated equestrian enclave. It is home to roughly 60 estates, and they all span 10 to 20 acres in property. It is known for its 24-hour security, riding trails. There's a private lane near the Greenwich Polo Club. It attracts buyers seeking absolute privacy, scale, and prestige within a controlled, highly secure environment. The next area is Bellhaven. Bellhaven is a gated waterfront enclave and one of the most exclusive residential areas in Greenwich. It has direct water access, private beaches, and this area commands the highest prices and has limited inventory. And the final enclave is Mid-Country and Backcountry. People always talk about the Backcountry in Greenwich. It is well known because of the wooded acreage and the amount of property you can get for these incredible estates. The difference is Mid-Country is closer to downtown, so those who want to be closer to the downtown area and access to the train, you can get estates here between $5 and $10 million. Backcountry, the most well-known area, is Round Hill. It is massive. It has windy roads, and they have stone estates where your nearest neighbor could be a half a mile away. Round Hill, as I said, is one of the most well-known areas of the backcountry, has rolling hills, proximity to private schools, and a number of country clubs. Properties in this area often trade quietly. If Greenwich is global wealth and a state capital, the next town we're going to talk about is Darien, which is luxury through a different lens. It's smaller, tighter, and it's built around community and top-tier schools. When we're talking about pricing, the median sale price in 2025 was $2.350 million. They do have one train station right in town. The downtown is walkable, polished, with many boutiques and restaurants, which is convenient for the residents. From a lifestyle standpoint, Darien offers coastal access, private clubs, and private school options. It is a close-knit community that values privacy. Many people choose Darien because of the neighborhood value they can bring to their children. Darien is one of those supply-constrained towns, which I had mentioned, because the town is much smaller than some of the other towns. Inventory is scarce. Darien's most elite real estate areas are on the waterfront. Tokenie is the most exclusive enclave within Darien and one of the most sought-after coastal neighborhoods in Connecticut. Known for its large estate homes, private association, Tokenie attracts ultra-wealthy buyers who prioritize privacy, waterfront living, and long-term value. Many properties sit on oversized parcels with sweeping water views or private beach rights, and inventory is extremely limited. The Tokenie Association offers residents access to their private beach, tennis courts, and a yacht club, creating a self-contained, discreet lifestyle that feels separate from the rest of the town. The second enclave I want to talk about is Long Neck Point. It is Darien's most prestigious and tightly held waterfront enclaves. It is known for its estate-style homes. It has exceptional privacy. The private peninsula is home to large properties set on generous lots, many with private beaches, docks, and sweeping water views. Long Neck Point attracts ultra-wealthy buyers who value discretion, security, and a true coastal lifestyle without sacrificing proximity to New York City. With association-controlled access, limited turnover, and a long history of generational ownership, homes here rarely come on the market. And again, it is another reason to be working with an agent that has access to off-market listings. Those agent relationships are really important when it comes to high-end buying. The next town we the ultra-wealthy are attracted to is New Canaan. New Canaan is just north of Darien and has about 20,000 residents. It is a little more rural than the Darien area, but it still has a train access to New York City. The town is known for its large estates. The properties there have architectural significance, and they have a strong emphasis on their land and privacy. Many of the properties are set back in wooded areas with acreage, and also here you'll find generational ownership is common. Residents here do enjoy private country clubs, elite private schools, as well as highly rated top-tier public school system. The median sale price for homes in New Canaan is $2.4 million in 2025, and their luxury homes range from $2 to $8 million, with estate properties commanding the high end of that price range. Well, the commutes here can be slightly longer, and the maintenance can be a little bit higher for some of these homes. Ultra-wealthy buyers choose New Canaan for its privacy, architectural depth, and long-term stability. The next town we're going to talk about is a coastal town, and that is Westport. Westport is one of the most luxurious, culturally rich towns in Connecticut, attracting ultra-wealthy buyers who want more than just space and privacy. They want to be engaged more in the community with more amenities being available. Westport is home to about 27,000 residents, so just a little bit bigger than New Canaan and Darien, but smaller, definitely smaller than Greenwich. Westport is anchored by the Westport Country Playhouse, which is a nationally recognized theater, and it does have incredible productions throughout the year. Beyond that, the town has gallery presence with a number of museums, cultural programs throughout the town, and it also has a strong history of writers, creatives, and philanthropists. The downtown is walkable with high-end boutiques and award-winning restaurants. They have a farmer market year-round. Longshore is one of the public areas that it is known for its amenities. It has a public golf course, a marina in the wintertime. They transfer the tennis courts into an ice rink. So there is something for everyone. The median sale price in Westport in 2025 was $2.3 million, and the luxury properties do range from $3 to $8 million. Many of the luxury properties you will find on the waterfront here in Westport. And I will mention that Westport had a historic sale in 2025 on the beachfront. It was 3 properties and it went for $54 million. This kind of transaction does reinforce that Westport can compete with trophy level luxury living. The 3 ultra wealthy areas or enclaves in Westport would be Old Hill, Campo Beach, and Greens Farms. Campo Beach is on the beach. It has water views, beach access, and coastal prestige. Also, not too far from downtown. The Greens Farms area has more properties on larger lots. It is a quiet area and it is close to the Greens Farms train station. And then you have Old Hill, which is an inland enclave that has more property and it is more peaceful and quiet. Here you'll find some estate-style homes, long private driveways, and in many cases, legacy ownership. And now the last town I'm going to talk about is Fairfield. Now, Fairfield has emerged as a luxury option for high-end buyers. Fairfield has 62,000 residents, and you have a variety of all types of housing in Fairfield, from condos, townhouses, to single-family homes and apartment buildings. Fairfield is the most diverse of all the towns we've already discussed, which means that its luxury market isn't concentrated on one single look. It is sporadic throughout town. Many buyers choose Fairfield due to their top-rated schools, coastal access, and the downtown area, which has shopping and fine dining. Fairfield has a true community feel and very family-oriented. The median sale price in Fairfield is $995,000. So of all the towns, it is the lowest median price that you will find. And the luxury properties do begin around $2.5 million in Fairfield. The 3 ultra luxury areas is Greenfield Hill, Southport, and Sasco. Greenfield Hill is Fairfield's premier estate area. You'll have more land and privacy. There's rolling hills, tree-lined streets, and stunning estate properties. I have done a previous video about the neighborhood of Greenfield Hill, and I'll put that link below so you can go check that out if you want more details. Next, we have Southport, which has coastal prestige and village charm. There's many homes in this area that are historic, and they're on the Southport Harbor, so incredibly beautiful spot to live. They also have their own village center that you can walk to. It does attract buyers who want coastal living with a little more prestige. Again, I did a neighborhood tour on the Southport area, and I'll put that link below as well. And then finally, we have Sasco Hill, which is one of the smallest enclaves in Fairfield. This is one of Fairfield's most exclusive coastal enclaves. The estates here are stunning. It has elevated water views where you overlook Country Club of Fairfield and Long Island Sound. So now that we've discussed where the ultra-wealthy live within Fairfield County, what does it take to buy luxury in Connecticut? Buying at the top isn't always about budget. It's about preparation, having access to off-market properties, and timing. It is a quiet, relationship-driven market. Without the right approach, even qualified buyers can miss the mark. There's a few things you can expect when buying at this level. So the sellers do expect buyers to be vetted. Many times you have to have proof of funds before you can even view a property. So it's important to work closely with your agent. You will find that cash and large down payments are very common in this level. And clean financial profiles do create leverage in this category, especially when it's limited inventory. As I already mentioned, many of these homes do sell off-market, so you need to be aware of off-market opportunities. Sellers value discretion. Many times they don't want the public to know that they're selling, so they will sell off-market and only have agent relationships matter. Next, your due diligence. Luxury properties require a deeper analysis. The zoning, the land use, possible conservation restrictions, and easements. And if you're thinking of renovations, look into that before you purchase to understand what kind of restrictions they may have on the home. So now that you understand how the Connecticut luxury market works, where the luxury properties are, and how to navigate this market, it is one of the most discreet real estate markets. So between limited inventory, off-market access, legacy ownership, and very selective sellers, the right guidance is imperative. Where the best homes rarely hit the market, strategy does matter just as much as budget. I'm Jennifer Lockwood, and I help high net worth buyers and relocating families in Connecticut's most exclusive towns. From uncovering off-market opportunities to making sure each purchase aligns with your long-term lifestyle value. Whether you're actively searching now or just planning ahead, feel free to reach out to me. I leave my phone number and you can text or call me or plan a meeting with me. I'm always here to help, and just know when you call, you actually talk to me. Make sure you check out some of the other videos I made about what it's like living in the area, and I'll see you on the next one.